Hi everyone, my name's Stas and I'm student. I live with my mother and brother in a dorm. I'm the first son and so happened that I started to earn millions in my 20s. The story began when it went harder on my mom to keep us with brother, growing and all. Money just started to lack and mom had to find the third job. I saw how hard it is for her and I decided to leave my university and get to work to help my mother. I applied for a factory position but after working there for a year I realized I wasn't cut out for it. I wanted to earn much more than what I was receiving there. I wanted a better life for my family and I knew I had to change something in my life. I decided to make a business plan. I was working on it day and night. While others were having lunch, I stayed in a workshop and worked on it. A month later the plan was finally finished. I prepared my bags, bid farewell to everyone at the factory and quit it. To start my business, I had to get some funding. I borrowed a lot of money but I broke. The first try failed. After a month I was required money back, but I didn't have them. My BF abandoned me. All because of money. At that moment I went so sad. It felt lonely. I even felt like going back to the factory. I lost all strength to fight. I felt so terrible I decided to take a walk to park to relax a bit and forget about my problems. Suddenly, some guy approached me and asked, "Hey, what's up?" I answered, "No, nothing much. Just thinking about stuff." But he saw me through and wanted me to share my worries. So told him all about my failure. He said he'd help. It was totally unexpected. He told me about YouTube and kickstarted me so at the end of the first month I got my first profit. For just 1 month I earned more than at the factory for a half a year. I was jubilant and grateful to that lad. Finally I could pay all debts. Guess someone heard my prayers. I was thankful for it. Really glad that in a difficult minute some strangers can help better than your close ones. After my situation improved, my friend who abandoned me called me and said that his business broke. He asked for help and what you think I rejected him? No way. I gladly helped him out. He once was my BF after all. A year later I decided to make a present to my dear ones. I bought them an enormous house with 5 rooms. Never before I saw my mother so happy. My brother chose the biggest room right away. Mom hugged me with happy tears at her eyes and said, "God, how big you've grown." At that moment I realized that I reached my dream and don't regret at all about me leaving the factory. That I'm really grateful all people who had been helping me not to go down. Especially to that lad at the park. I'm thankful to my mom and brother just for being here for me as I wanted to make my family happier. If you like this story, also write your story in the comments if you want me to make a video about your story.